Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you something new to our group. Today we're going to be looking at our backing holders. So let me bring you down here and I'm going to be showing you what we're going to do. So let's get this straight and we'll get that down. All right. So we're going to be working on this little elf, and I did go ahead and embroider him so that I wouldn't be driving you crazy with so many changes. But let me show you how the backing holder works. So I'm going to be working with the 5.5 hoop and the 4x6 hoop, but I'm going to start with the 5.5. So what you're going to be doing is you start with the bottom hoop, and then next you add your stabilizer, and this is a cutaway, and then you just simply press the stabilizer, or press the backing hoop on, and it is all pressed together. And why this is such a great idea is these cubbies, they're just too small to use with a fixture. And if you don't use something and you try to push the stabilizer in, you just don't have any control. You're pushing the stabilizer in, then you're pushing the hoop in, and you don't know if your stabilizer is under your hoop, and it's just awkward. So with this, it's all sandwiched together, and you know that your stabilizer is within your hoop, so it's pretty perfect. So now I am going to get ready to hoop my cubby, and I just want to get orientated. So the cubby, you always want the head dropping off the embroidery machine. And so same goes for the tab. The tab is always facing me. So this is how it's gonna go. But just to work with it, I like to turn it around. So I'm just gonna do that. So what I wanna do is just slide it in here. And they're pretty easy to get set up because the cubbies, they have a seam down along the bottom. And they also, the hoops fit pretty much right up top. All of the cubbies are a little bit different, but they pretty much all fit kind of the same. The hoops fit kind of the same. So you just want to get it in there straight. And I'm just taking a look down underneath just to make sure it's straight, just along down here. And it is. I'm going to pull it down straight. And then because they're kind of little furry guys, I want to use a topper. So I'm just going to put my topper right here. And then my tab, because his head is here, I know my tab is here. My warning is going to be towards me. And so I'm hooped. So it's makes it pretty easy, pretty simple, and that's about all there is to it. So the backer really takes a lot of the stress away, but there is one last step, and this is pretty important. You don't want to forget it. The backer. You want to take that out. So you just kind of run your hand along and it'll just slip right out. So now he is ready to go to the machine, and he'll slip right in the machine here, and the head will just dangle right there. And I have some pictures that I'll include for you in just a minute. So that is that. So I'm going to go ahead and unhoop him and show you the next side. So I'm going to set this aside for now. So I did his little bottom area, and I did that with the 4x6. So same thing, he's gonna dangle this way, so you're gonna wanna be sure that the tab is going to be facing his body, that it's gonna be dangling on. So we're gonna put the hoop, the bottom hoop down. We're gonna put the cutaway here, and the backer is also going to just go like this. And then we will, this is probably the hardest one because his legs are in the way, and this is an odd shape. It's oval shape rather than than a square or a flat surface, but it still was doable. So now I'm going to take the top, and what I did was I just kind of set that end, then I have all of this here. So I just started kind of sliding all of this bulk away. Just kind of pulled all of that under part out, and I just started pulling his legs. There's a little zipper here, and I just pulled that out. And I forgot to put the topper on, but you can cut a little piece and just lay a little piece of topper right in here without a problem. Just lay it right in there. I have a little piece here somewhere, but it's clear and I'm not sure where it went to. So just lay a little piece of topper in here and go ahead and stitch it, and it'll stitch down just fine. But with pulling all that away, you can see it's all hooped nice and flat. And then of course, your last step before you get to the machine is pull your backer away. And put your topper right back on. And go to the machine and stitch it out. So that's two sides, and we do have a third side. So that was the 4x6. And then the last one is the back, and it's just like the front side actually, but I'll show it again because this is new, so it's kind of a good idea to repeat it. So I'm gonna put the bottom hoop down, the cutaway, the backer is gonna go on top, and then I'll go ahead and leave it in the direction that it's going to be easy for me to hoop, because I think you do have the idea. So this is going to be the end that's going to hang off my embroidery machine. The tab will match that. It's the end that's going to hang off my embroidery machine. And I'm going to let it slide right in. Let his little feet hang down. I think you guys can still see it. And I did let this go a little lower because I was thinking his little hat is gonna dangle down. And I don't wanna forget the topper this time. So the tab and the head are that way, so the warning is gonna go this way, and I am hooped. So it's pretty easy. I really like the control that I have with the backer. And the last step, please do not forget, the last step is to pull the backing out. You don't want to forget the backing holder. So pull that out and set it aside. So he is all ready for that last stitching, which is all done. So it's nice you guys can see that everything is done. So you can actually see also what you do to finish these. So they come with these nice, hard to hold on to, these nice little stuffing pillows. And this is his head. And they do have a front and a back. The back of the body was marked, but his head wasn't. So I did go ahead and mark which one was the rear. And look at that, stuffed nice and tight in there. So his head is coming to shape there. And then this is where they marked the back of the body. And then you just zip them up. And I'll need to cut off his tag. And then I'm gonna do some little decorating on him in addition to the embroidery, but he says, believe in your elf. And then I have Merry Christmas, and I've got some metallic thread here for the snowflakes and a little hat. And then Mighty Hoops did provide this elf for us so that we could do this. So I have the Mighty Elf on here. So I was hoping that would be cute for Mighty Hoops for us. But he turned out really cute and incredibly easy with the backers. Really gave me the control that I needed. And they do come in, you can look on the Mighty Hoops website, they come in a really lot of sizes, and they're between $40 and $50 a piece. So it's a nice option when you can't use a fixture. So he's a pretty cute, you can see him, he's a pretty cute little guy. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you're interested in any of these, you can give me a call or message me actually. So thank you, bye.